There was a time where I used to play statue in the middle of a football pitch. I was told to scan, so I did scan, but I didn't actually do anything. Or you could say I didn't actually do anything with the information that I got from scanning. Because to be honest, I was just swiveling my head around like a slushy machine. But unlike the slushy machine that actually produces nice slushy, I wasn't producing the results that I wanted on the pitch. So today I'm going to show you how to go from a slushy machine to an actual footballer. Now, this first one is one of my favorites because one, it helps you lean into those riskier moves like dribbling past three players and playing the through ball. And two, it doesn't involve any extra effort because let's be honest, as much as you have to work hard, no one really wants to do it. And if there's an easier way, then why not? Now, at the end of 2025, I had the chance to go and trial for a team in Portugal. And I knew that if I went into that trial doing the same things that I had done before, I would get the same results that I had gotten before. And essentially, I would play like a slushy machine. Actually, on second thought, I would probably play like a McDonald's ice cream machine. I think that's better suited. I didn't want to be a McDonald's ice cream machine at the trial in Portugal. I knew that if I went into the trial trying to impress and desperately wanting that contract, I would fall short again. So this time, I tried a different approach. And this approach worked so well that the coaches there were willing to sign me because I impressed them so much. But unfortunately, due to some financial constraints, I couldn't actually go back to Portugal and play for that team. But the point is, this thing helped me. And the thing that helped me was a question. And the question is, how would I play if I knew I had already signed for the team? Most of the time, we go into trials hoping to get signed. We go into matches hoping to win. We're hoping to be reliable. We don't want to make mistakes. And therefore, we play the easy passes. But that never actually helps you stand out. And then there are some players out there who do the complete opposite. They go out there and they play with flair and they try all these things that they've never done before and they just look like they're trying too hard. I also didn't want to go into that trial full-blown Mariah Carey, also because I can't sing. So I did something else. I changed the narrative. I asked myself, how would I play if I knew that at the end of the trial session, that contract was guaranteed? If I was already a part of that team, how would I play? Say you're standing in the dugout waiting to go into your match and someone came up to you and handed you a piece of paper. Say it was this. It was this piece of paper. And on this piece of paper, it was written that at the end of the 90 minutes, victory was guaranteed. It doesn't matter how you play, it doesn't matter what you do, victory was guaranteed. There will be no mistakes. All you have to do is just go out there and play. Ask yourself, how would you play if you knew that no matter what you did on that pitch, you would win regardless? You would probably try and score 20 goals. And that is the point. Of course, you wouldn't necessarily score 20 goals in the game, you'd probably get 2 or 3, but the aim is to play like you have the chance of scoring 20 goals. Quick interruption to this video. If you want to stay 3 steps ahead in your next match, the Tactical IQ Accelerator is for you. Within your next 2 to 3 match reviews, you'll be able to spot patterns earlier on the pitch and you'll know exactly when to speed up or take control of the play. It takes 60 to 90 minutes per game and you'll walk into your next match creating chances instead of reacting to them. And all of this costs less than a pair of league football boots. So if you're interested in investing in your tactical IQ, click the link in the pinned comment down below. Now this next one will help put the game in your control. Or should I say put your game in your control, because it ensures that your performance is based off nothing else but you. Now in your next game, I don't want you to focus on scoring goals. I don't want you to focus on getting assists. Goals and assists are not in your control. You could be having the game of your life, but the keeper and the opponent could also be playing like they're auditioning for the Cirque du Soleil. Cirque du Soleil. Cirque du Soleil. That thing, you know what it is. And if you don't hit your goals because of that, you could feel like you're lacking as a player. But the reality could also be that the opposition was just better, faster, or more caffeinated that day. Because it happens to the best of us. So I figured out something that would allow me to gain back control and have a great game regardless. Because you could lose 5-0 and still play a really good game. And for that, you have to set action goals. Instead of saying that you want to score 3 goals in this game, say that you want to get 3 shots on target. Instead of aiming to get 2 assists in the game, aim to put 4 crosses into the box. 3 forward passes, 4 Brexit tackles, dribbling past 2 different players in 2 different instances, nutmegging your teammates by accident. Get creative with it. Action goals are entirely up to you. You could have taken a shot and the keeper could have saved it, but you still took that shot. You can go back home and tick it off in your journal, and you would know that you did what was required of you. And the more you tick it off, the more competent you will feel as a player because you are taking the right actions on the pitch. Now this next one came to me after 10 years of playing football. And yes, some lessons you only really learn once you fall flat on your face a few times. But you, my friend, you don't have to do that because I am going to share it with you. Somewhere between 2022 and 2024, I had gone through a series of injuries, getting injured one after another. I was injured for a year and a half on and off, and then that time I was really stressed out because all I wanted to do was to get back playing football. I was worried that my football dream would go down the drain, and I was afraid that I was running out of time, so I was trying my best to get back on the pitch, not realizing that I was actually doing too much. But despite trying really hard, nothing was working. In fact, if anything, it was getting worse. And then one day, I'm not exactly sure how, but this thought struck me, and it basically changed a lot for me. And the thought was, if you keep worrying about it now, you wouldn't be able to worry about it when the time actually matters. I know that when you step on the pitch, you want to try and impress, and you also don't want to mess up. You're afraid that if you don't do those things, then you won't get noticed. I get it, I've been there too. But you have to realize that if you keep messing it up now, the chance to go big will never come. Because if you keep messing it up at the lower levels, no one will trust you enough to play you at the higher level. Your worry about not being able to become a professional footballer would eventually become void because the dream of becoming a pro would never come to you. The same way you can't worry your way into becoming a professional footballer, you also cannot worry your way into a stellar performance. So you gotta pick your poison. You can either implement this lesson right now and learn it, and that would be great, or you're just gonna have to learn it the hard way. And I can tell you from experience, that is gonna be painful. Now, if you enjoyed that and you want to take your tactical IQ to the next level, be sure to check out the Tactical IQ Accelerator in the pinned comment down below. Otherwise, these videos will keep coming like unskippable YouTube ads. Thank you for watching. I hope you've gained something valuable from this video.